This is Connor Garland and Dakota Joshua, scrapping it out during training camp 2 weeks before the start of the 2023-24 NHL season. That's the smallest player on the Canucks, going toe-to-toe with one of the biggest. And this is Teddy Blueger, the newest addition to the Canucks roster this season. And this is the same three guys today.
Here's Garland, sliding one through to Joshua, puts it in front, Blueger scores! They've got another one this line. Join him is Dakota Joshua, 2-on-1. Garland in, passes, Joshua scores! Turn up here. Yeah, your chance for Joshua, scores in his own arena. Here come the Canucks, four of them to center. Connor Garland looks across, here's Joshua, scores! Here's Garland. In front for Blueger, he feeds, he scores! Here's Garland. Onto the left wing, Teddy Blueger. Across for Dakota Joshua. Garland scores! What a pass! What a play by this line again! Blueger to Joshua, to Garland for the tap-in.
These three guys today are one of the main reasons that the Canucks sit near the top of the league standings. So let's take a closer look at what makes them so good. According to Money Puck, 106 forward lines have played more than 100 minutes together so far this season. Out of those 106, the Garland, Blueger, and Joshua line ranks 15th when it comes to expected goals percentage. That's ahead of forward lines like Bratt, Hughes, and Toffoli, Hagel, Point, and Kucherov, Hintz, Robertson, and Pavelski, and even McKinnon, Rantanen, and Nuke. Those are some of the best lines in the league, but somehow, this line of three misfits is statistically more effective than each of them. Keep in mind that on paper, this is the third line for the Canucks. And when I called them three misfits on one line, I meant it. Considering Garland literally asked for a trade a couple of months ago and was heavily involved in trade rumors all the way until Anthony Beauvillier was finally traded in late November. Garland's time in Vancouver has been strange overall. He's consistently had good possession numbers, but has failed to put up the stats that he's paid $5 million a year to put up. As for Dakota Joshua, his place in the lineup was in question at the start of this season, considering he's been healthy scratched once already this season. And Blueger was a recent free agency signing, and was just expected to be a depth piece up the middle. But you know what they say, for a team to be successful, you need the whole to be greater than the sum of the parts. And that's where this line shines. Their chemistry since the day they've been united has been effortless for lack of better terms. And that chemistry allows them to generate a lot of quick strike offense by being in the right positions to win battles and forcing turnovers on the forecheck. Look at this goal against the Florida Panthers, for example. Garland, who's acting as the F3 on this shift, intercepts the first attempt by the Florida player to clear the zone and dumps it back down low for his F1, which is Blueger, to chase down. Blueger then successfully stick-checks OEL and finds Joshua alone in the slot, who makes a nifty backhand play to put the puck in the net. In the blink of an eye, their forecheck scheme turned two exit attempts into a high-danger scoring chance, resulting in a goal for the Canucks. And on breakouts, all three guys play their roles perfectly, which helps them string passes together consistently to move the puck up the ice quickly. This goal against the Wild is a perfect representation of that. It all starts with Garland and Joshua taking off on a routine 2-on-2 rush, with Garland carrying the puck and Joshua timing his skating, so he's able to accelerate as soon as he enters the zone to create some separation. This forces Merrill on the Wild to stick to Garland, and for Hunt to follow Joshua down towards the face-off dots. This creates multiple passing lanes for Garland, who can either pass down to Joshua or make a centering pass towards his trailing teammates. The pass ultimately comes down to Joshua, creating a mini 2-on-1 thanks to Blueger's ability to read the play and to use his skating to get ahead of his check, and ultimately buries this perfect pass from Joshua. And then again on this play against the Sharks. This hard chop against the boards by Myers creates a fortunate bounce for Blueger, who rushes the puck up the ice, creating a 3-on-2 opportunity. And similar to what they did against the Wild in the last clip, this time it's Blueger who drives the middle lane to create space for his wingers. This again creates a quick 2-on-1 for Garland and Joshua, which they make no mistake on converting. Their abilities to read and react to each other in real time is what makes them incredible on the rush. But where these three really shine is how dependable they are in their own end. Rick Tocchet will consistently put these three on the ice in situations where he needs a defensive stop, and he'll even use them more heavily whenever the Canucks are being outplayed or losing momentum. All of these clips are from the same game, and the pattern is evident. These three take a defensive zone draw and get the puck out without allowing any scoring chances for the Devils. All three of these guys are high motor guys who never give up on plays, which makes them extremely frustrating to play against for opposing teams. They also have great defensive tendencies and are excellent at converging on players to strip them off the puck. And once they've stripped the puck, they're lightning quick at forcing the play the other way. On this play in particular, Joshua and Blueger use their physicality to win the puck battle along the boards and get the puck to the point to create a pretty good scoring chance off a point shot with some traffic in front. And then Blueger makes a very subtle but essential play to stop a rush going the other way right after, allowing the Canucks to maintain possession of the puck. Okay, last example, but this shift really encapsulates everything that makes this line so successful. We're once again starting in the defensive zone, as this line often does. They lose the draw to start, but the Canucks get possession back thanks to some good work by Quinn Hughes. Garland then gets the puck and has the ability to chip it off the boards and out, which would probably result in a loss of possession. But he instead chooses to make a nice little pass to an open Teddy Blueger, who makes another nice play with his stick to get the puck to Dakota Joshua, allowing for a controlled exit from their own zone and also a controlled entry into the Devils' zone. From here, each of Joshua, Garland, and Blueger make 3 individual plays to keep this puck alive. Starting with Joshua using his big body to separate Luke Hughes from the puck. The puck pops loose to Nemec, who tries to ring the puck around, which Garland perfectly reads and intercepts to keep the play alive. The play eventually comes back to behind the net, where all 3 forwards converge on the puck, with Blueger making an excellent play with his stick once again to yet again maintain possession in the O-zone. Finally, Garland would find a wide-open Blueger in the slot with nobody around for a great scoring chance. It doesn't go in, unfortunately, but the entire shift is still perfectly representative of what makes these 3 so good together. All of them elevate each other to be better players than they are individually, allowing them to be an extremely effective line for the Canucks. And that shows in the underlying stats. Blueger, Joshua, and Garland are all fine players individually based on advanced stats, with Garland being the strongest individually out of the 3. But together, they're at a completely different level than when they're not playing with each other. Together with Quinn Hughes taking his game to the next level, JT Miller's two-way dominance, Besser's resurgence, and Demko playing like one of the best goalies in the league night in and night out, this Blueger, Joshua, and Garland line has really helped round out this Canucks lineup. And this perfect storm of everything seemingly coming together is the main reason why this Canucks roster has done a complete 180 from last season. I hope you enjoyed this more in-depth type of video. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to continue making these types of videos. Thanks for watching.